Ladies and gentlemen, American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries, where we talk about sports in a very non-woke fashion. And we cover it all Monday through Friday. First, the Reds won 11-7 over the Guardians. And what a game it was. Maley did something that hadn't been done since Johnny Bench in the 70s. A catcher who hit a home run, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base. Isn't that wild? De La Cruz had his first multi-homer game. How do you like that? And some bad news. There's 4 games left. McClain was set to come back. He hurt his oblique again at his reassignment in AAA, and he will not be coming back. He's out for the rest of the year. Rodgers sent a text to Joe Burrow, and he also sent out a text after the game and said that's what gamers do. He went out there and played through it all. Rodgers is a Joe Burrow fan. Imagine that. The value of Deion. You can't make this up. The University of Colorado feels like they're paying him like $25 million bucks. That they've gotten already $90 million worth of free publicity, Josh Wentz. It must be Colorado. $90 million. They think by the time he leaves his contract, they'll get $1 billion worth of value. Deion might be renegotiating. Swift has made Kelsey jerseys go up in sales by 400%. Little Swifties everywhere are buying Kelsey jerseys. Josh Wentz, why don't you try to date Kelsey for us and get us a boost? All right, this is wild. Swift female viewers, way up. Now, you ready for this? She wore New Balance shoes, so they're having to manufacture some new shoes. Heinz is going to come out with some kind of ketchup ranch condiment. And Kelsey's ex is warning Taylor Swift about Kelsey. Here we go, baby. Unbelievable. Jimmy Butler filled up his Rolls Royce in South Florida yesterday for $148 and tweeted out, "This is a bunch of effing you know what." He's bitching about the gas prices. Jimmy Butler's complaining about Joe Biden's gas prices. ESPN says by 2025, they will not have a studio in New York or L.A. That's a company going in the wrong direction. By 2025, Eric Deters Media will have a place in New York and L.A. Texas high school coach, like 30-some-odd years old, fell over dead. Just a heart attack or COVID. Of course, they never tell us why. Cowboys secrets. Will Greer, the backup Dallas quarterback, went to New England, went to the Bengals, New England. They're worried about him telling some of the signals, so they're going to have to mix it up a little bit. Wild. Now, I think this is a little bit funny. There's a high school football coach that resigned because his play call, apparently playing a school that had a Jewish community, was Nazi. Can you imagine Peyton Manning coming up instead of saying, Omaha, Nazi. Why can't they just say, okay, I made a mistake? Terrible. The Braves have hit 300 home runs with 4 games left. If they hit 8, they will break the record. The record is 307. 307. Do you believe that? Yeah. Unbelievable. The Brewers clinched the National League Central. The Phillies clinched the wild card position. Wainwright, the great Cardinals pitcher, said he's pitched his last pitch. He's retiring. And Aaron Rodgers says the Jets need to grow up and stop being so petty and pointing fingers. And guess what? The Jets brought in Trevor Siemian, so they're ready to go now. Holtz, I love Lou Holtz. He's standing up to Ryan Day. He's saying he stands by his word. Ohio State's a good team, not a great team. Right. Damn right. Mike Williams' death is being investigated, that maybe he got some drugs he shouldn't have gotten. Brooks Robinson made the All-Star team 18 times, Josh Wentz. He was a vacuum cleaner. By the way, Brooks Robinson was an incredible, but I hated him. Why? 1970 World Series. He robbed Lee May. He robbed Bench. He robbed Perez. It was unbelievable. Yeah. Thank God the Reds finally won a World Series in the 70s, but Brooks Robinson passed away. Jim Palmer got all choked up talking about it. Baseball cards. Apparently some 80s. See, I thought the baseball cards, after all the other baseball cards started manufacturing baseball cards, after 1977 that all the baseball cards value went out. Apparently, there's some baseball cards in the 80s that are still hot. I got an old baseball card collection. They're just in boxes. I'm going to dig them up, Josh.
Yeah.
All right. This is a fun fact. The Eagles-Bucks score was 25-11. It's the second time this year. There's never been an NFL game, Josh Wentz, with the score 25-11.
That happened twice in one season.
One season. Weird. 25-11. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Stay tuned for tomorrow for more sports.